Quickly, the AIU video, I have to actually put in my computer and switch out the audio. It's a really weird thing. I've spent an hour working on that, and that's longer than any video usually takes for this channel. So it's gonna get up. I'm gonna redo it. I just gotta upload the original video and switch out the audio. It's a whole editing thing. But thank you to everyone who pointed that out. So here in the great state of Jersey, a proud patriot by the name of Ian Smith is taking on Governor Murphy by reopening his gym. This is coming to us from the Save Jersey blog. Update: South Jersey gym reopens in defiance of Murphy's lockdown order. This is coming out to us out of Bellmawr. Respect. Media, police, and a crowd of over 100 descended onto a Camden County suburban gym on Monday morning after the owners promised to reopen in defiance of Governor Murphy's stay-at-home order. The doors were unlocked at 8 a.m. The management of Atilis Gym is reportedly limiting capacity at the private facility to 44 members at a time. They've also spaced out workout machines and stations and have their staff performing temperature checks before members can enter the facility. The gym story went viral last week after one of the owners was a guest on Tucker Carlson. So let's go shoot on over here. So this is the guy, Ian Smith, right? Yeah, Ian Smith, owner of Atilis Gym in Camden County, was a guest on Fox News. That's the thing. This is the entire story. Let's get back to. That's the guy. I wanted to make sure that I had the guy's photo in the article, because for some strange reason, Save Jersey isn't shouting them out by name. At least one protester has a live feed up on Facebook. Then a public works crew arrived. According to Fox 29, Steve Curley, law enforcement initially attempted to stymie the access to the gym. Then, sometime later, according to a Save Jersey source, the police announced, paraphrasing, everyone here was technically in violation of the governor's order, which is not a law. Like, seriously. Orders and laws are not the same thing. An order is nothing more than a suggestion, but ultimately the government, via the Constitution, the government has no right to tell you what you can and cannot do. But either way, it reminds me of that great Game of Thrones, or like where else I heard it somewhere else, but namely Game of Thrones. Basically, power is where people believe power resides, like that's like, if people do not take you seriously, if people cannot trust you to do what's in their best interest, then yeah, that power is going to seep, and you'll have folks such as Mr. Smith here, man. Respect, brother, respect. This is the protest. Let's see. Oh, media can't be played. That's actually the case in all of these like little clips and snippets. But, it's just them out there protesting, really the same energy that was out during the other protest in Long Island, where they were going at the media guy, and the reporter was like, oh my goodness, and everybody was rather nice, just telling him like, yo, you suck at your job. But it's so like I said, like our media apparatus and a lot of our a government arms are so feminine for the most part, and so running and so ready to run off of emotions that it's created a very, very tenuous situation. And Murphy's played into that. Breaking update: Atilis Gym in Bellmawr opened as planned at 8 a.m. Members separated in the outside by 6 feet. X markings. They read and signed waivers, questionnaires, got temperatures taken, get personal disinfectant allowed in, which I still believe is over the top. I genuinely believe that to this very moment, we have taken this entire situation way too far, particularly considering the rates and how everything was estimated to be this world-ending event, at least here in the United States. And I gotta say, no, not really. Like, it's not to be a jerk. It's just that they've admitted that they are going to, that they've been, playing around with the numbers. They've been very liberal with counts, and you have the mainstream saying that the CDC isn't to be trusted, or the CDC hasn't dropped the numbers when the CDC has dropped the numbers, but everyone's still operating off of the I get what's no other way to say it than in the inflated numbers. And so I have absolutely nothing but all the respect in the world for Mr. Smith. And I wish him nothing but the best. I'll go look up any GoFundMes and the like, and maybe throw them into the description box. But ultimately, as far as first videos for the day, I had to touch this one, man, because it's Jersey. And yeah, like I said, I'm done marching and protesting because it feels so pointless in this era right now, right? I'm ready to get it popping. Like the Riley side of my blackness is coming out, where, you know what, just throw the chair. I'm ready to throw the chair. And they might just start wilding and pick up muskets and shit and ride through the streets of Trenton on horseback with my face painted in war paint, screaming freedom. I mean, like that's where your boy is at right now. So it's and so I'm just waiting for everyone else to catch up. It's so weird. Like, I genuinely, because if you've followed this channel for any length of time, you know I've been against this since before they made it a thing. I've been completely and wholeheartedly against this since before they started wilding out with it. They're talking about, yeah, we need to put microchips in people and we have to shut down the entire country for 18 months. Everybody's sitting there listening to Fucci. I'm just like, the origin of this country, right? Like, I mean, like, yeah, like we was getting taxed by England hard, but then we kept saying like, yo, we ain't gonna pay it. Why? Why we paying it, England? Like, you all the way over there, England. What you gonna do, son? And it was like, okay, bet. Like England was like, all right, bet. You gonna pay these taxes? We ended up in a war and ended up kicking. Like, nah, bro. You stay on over there. We got this over here. That's how we do it. It's a matter of independence. It's one of those things that the country in and of itself is built off of. Is that sense of independence, and government shouldn't protect us. Government has no right, has no position to protect us. It's why we have the Constitution. It's why the first A and the 2A and all of these other, all the other amendments to the Constitution are there, is because it is about personal individual liberty. If you are scared, stay home. That's fine, but don't demand it of everyone else. You can't demand it of everyone else because that's tyranny. It's the same thing that I've talked about on this channel since this entire situation began. Murphy sat there and said, oh yeah, well, he'll be dealt with when it comes, when it comes to talking to regular New Jerseyans, Phil Murphy is the absolute worst, okay? He cannot hide his disdain for the Jersey born and bred. He's not even from here. He's from Massachusetts. He can't hide his disdain for us. And so it's amazing how he got elected, but I've gone through that story a million times, guys. Golly. Yo, all the respect in the world to Ian Smith. You are an American hero, sir. Oh, you bear. I would become a member of your gem, but it's all the way out in Bellmawr, and I'm black. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This has been just ridiculous. I have nothing but respect for this guy. I've lost every ounce of respect that I could ever possibly have for Phil Murphy. And hopefully, hopefully more Jerseyans start to really grasp that brass ring and open up and saying, screw it, you know what, we're not going to let fear rule us. Because that's all this has been, an exercise in fear mongering that has gone way too far. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.